A famous day in the histories of Stellenbosch and Sekhukhune United. Both have progressed deeper into a domestic cup competition than ever before. And this evening, they slug it out for a place in the Nedbank Cup final. Well, the Winelands ablaze with the last rays on this Sunday evening. The Western Cape's famed region provide one of the most stunning backdrops in South African football. Adams. Bassadin. Cross from deep. Mendieta challenges. Oh! His header off the upright.
What a jump. Protected himself while almost leaping into the net. That's the danger of Mendieta.
Oh, acrobatic from Mendieta. Could this be the opener? They struck the upright. Raiders from a tight angle. And the flag had gone up. Well, Titus emulating Mendieta, who was also denied by the woodwork in the first half.
Brilliant recovery from Hungary as well.
Luckily, there's no controversy. Luckily, that hasn't flown in. Hoisted forward by Sipia. Nodded down. And through for Mendieta. And side netting from Reyners. Well, the kind of form he's in, you thought he would have been able to slot that away from anywhere. He loves it. He loves the intensity being shown by his team. There's a whistle to signal the end of the 90. And we need to continue past that mark in order to find our second finalist. Maslangu. It's gliding past Sabia, and he's delivered it in here for Netswalo. He had to adjust, did Lee Langefeld, but he's done enough to turn it away.
Just is exactly what he done. Brilliant change of pace here from Maslangu. He's looked up, pulled it back.
Oh, clever pass from Ikram Reyners, and now Tekla almost sneaks it in. We'll reiterate, he's never scored a senior goal. So, both sides will change their goalkeeper. Sage Stevens asking for assistance from above. Stellenbosch 0, Sekhukhune United 0. A penalty shootout will decide the 2023 finalist. And after a fairly lengthy wait, Victor Letsualo up to the 12-yard spot, and he's put away the first kick. Little hop, skip and a jump, but he converts. Ikram Reyners. It's denied! Vilakazi! Doesn't put it away. Sage Stevens with a magnificent save. Gaga sneaks it under the gloves of Mtweni. 2 kicks apiece, 1-1. Truly imposing between those two posts, but he's beaten here by Edwin Chima. Oh! Top class pen. Cardoso makes no mistake. Yes, he can. And Maslangu has netted with a magnificent penalty. Nestles in the bottom corner. This to take the shootout to sudden death. Mtweni is the hero! Sekhukhune United are into the final of the Nedbank Cup. History on one side, heartbreak on the other. Well, for a third season in succession, there will be a Limpopo side in the Nedbank Cup final. Sekhukhune United have beaten Stellenbosch on penalties. They face Pirates at the end of May.
What are your thoughts on this cup semi-final?
Yeah, a bit of conflicting. Obviously disappointed, not to have got through to the final. Penalty shootout always difficult, so it could have gone either way. Not to be, but at the same time, we have to be proud as a football club that we're able to reach this far in the tournament. We took it all the way to the wire. Just fine margins. I think at the end of the day, just a little bit, during the match, one or two moments, maybe we could have been a little bit more clinical. But yeah, I thought it was a tight game all the way. They had their chances, we had our chances. Hopefully, although it was a 0-0 game, it was an entertaining game. They were a really good experienced side, and it also showed in their penalties. So yeah, disappointed, but at the same time, we also have to hold our heads up high, chest out, shoulders back. We've still got 2 league games that we need to complete. We need to pick ourselves up and, be ready for those 2 matches.
You expected this was going to be a tough game. We talked before about how you were going to break them down. What is the difference today between actually managing to do that?
Yeah, it's difficult to exactly, pinpoint. I think it was just maybe there were times where we just lost control. We started the game really well, I thought, first 20, 30 minutes. And then we just didn't have enough composure and calmness in possession to just, keep the ball moving. We started playing, long balls, trying to sort of do things that was not the plan. We wanted to keep the ball moving, move them around, and hopefully the opportunities and gaps would be created, which they were on occasions. A couple of half chances that maybe we just didn't take. So yeah, they are a difficult team to break down. I think on the balance of play, probably a draw was a fair result. And then it went to penalties, and yeah, congratulations to Sekhukhune. Wish them all the best in the final. They came here, they done their job, and I can only wish both finalists the best on the 27th of May.
There were so many opportunities for your side to score. There were opportunities for them as well. And a couple of big clearances off the line, a couple of big saves as well. And then you go and you make a decision for the shootouts to change the goalkeeper. They did as well, but what are you thinking at that point in time? And also, if you could go back, would you have made that decision again?
Yeah, it was a predetermined decision. Lee Langeveld himself, feels that Sage is more competent and comes to penalty shootout, and it was a decision made beforehand. So yeah, we stuck with that decision.
And then just a thought on all the opportunities. I mean, these are the 2 highest scoring teams in the Nedbank Cup up to this point. And we saw no goals today.
Yeah, no, it was a bit of a nervy affair, and maybe just that final sort of quality in that final third. The pitch is a bit hard and a bit greasy, so now and then just a little, maybe, the first touch let both teams down a little bit in that final third. But yeah, I do believe there was enough goalmouth action to have entertained the fans. And yeah, we had our chances. If you look back, we should have got the job done in the 90 minutes. Those, some of those chances we created, unfortunately, we didn't take. So yeah.
Tough luck today, Coach.
Thank you.
You march on to the final. Let me ask you this question, because I was sitting behind you on the bench. How's your blood pressure right now?
Look, first and foremost, I have to give all the credit, all the honor, all the glory to God. He's been magnificent this week. It was a massive week. What people don't know, the amount of flu, the amount of injuries, we had suspensions, we had recovery protocols, we had so much flu and couldn't apply all the protocols. And we just keep praying. We have our prayer group here as well that pray for all of us. Our intercessors in the team, I want to give them, firstly, give God all the credit and glory, and then secondly, the players were magnificent. We came to a Stellenbosch team that scored so many goals. To their home in Cape Town, they were favourites as well, and we came here, and we stuck to the game plan, and they worked their socks off. I can't ask for more. And at the end of the day, hard work, this is what you get repaid with into the final. And that's what they want. It's the first for the club. It's an achievement itself. So everything to play for still. We haven't won anything, but we're just happy to be there.
The history books will show, though, that you are into the final, led by Brandon Truter, Sekhukhune United. And I saw the celebrations. Some of the players were overwhelmed. I saw one of them was in tears as well. Can you put into context for us just what it was feeling like at the end?
Look, Jules, for me, I believe, and that's why I went to go sit down and was so calm with the penalties. I believe whatever God has set out for you, it's there. For me, whatever happened, I would have been okay. The players, since I came in, I can't fault anybody for working hard, for having the right mindset and the professionalism. The guys who stayed at home as well. There's a technical team that works with them while we are here. And as much as I give credit to the players, I have to give credit to my whole technical team, my whole staff. So everybody is deserved of going to the final, and it's one more game.
You made a decision to change the goalkeeper for the penalty shootout. Was that predetermined? Because that's what Coach Steve said theirs was yours predetermined. And then it's a gamble that pays off tremendously because he saves 2 penalties.
Yeah, no, the coach did well. He did well. Of course, our goalkeeper coach, Johan Absalon, has been working on it, and he gave us the nod. Like I said, we're a technical team. As much as I'm the head coach and leading, I listen to the opinions. I listen to and ask for reasons as well, and he convinced me about it. And I said, okay, let's go with it. And paid off at the end. So well done to the goalkeeper coach and his department.
Into the final against Orlando Pirates on the 27th of May. You will be there. Sekhukhune United will be there. Just quick thoughts on how much that means on when you hear that. Sekhukhune United and Orlando Pirates in the Nedbank Cup final. What does that do?
We're playing them next week. So yeah, that's a dress rehearsal. But yeah, it's a big occasion for us. It's the club history books, like you mentioned. I'm there as well for the first time. I've been close for my family. They suffer so much with the late nights, staying up, not sleeping, walking around in the house. So to my wife and the kids, thank you for being patient, and thank you for supporting, and everybody at the club as well. Thank you.
Good luck in the final.
Thank you, Jules.